This has Red Sox fans absolutely fired up for the remainder of the 2025 season. The Red Sox have won 2 out of the 3 games against the New York Mets this week, the beginning of this week. Today, Tuesday, they won 2-0, shut out the Mets. Buehler shoved for the 3 innings he played until he got ejected. That's fine. I'm Sean Barry. This is Red Sox Digest. If you are a part of the 77.9% that is not subscribed, please make sure you do so. Help us on our journey to 3,000 subscribers. Red Sox Nation, we know you got us. But what I have for you today doesn't involve anybody but one man and one man only, Rafael Devers. I am so thrilled that he is finally playing to the potential that we've all seen. I am thrilled that he's playing like an all-star, and I'm just so happy that he's finally found his footing and his rhythm as the designated hitter for the team. It's pretty amazing to watch, at least in the month of May. Devers has balled out consistently. I'm so excited for the rest of the year. Devers says he's very comfortable with DHing after the move from third base. As you know, there was a bit of drama at the beginning of the year with signing Alex Bregman, of course. Rafael Devers didn't have a quote-unquote spot in the roster or on the lineup or in the field. But DH is, in my opinion, the best place to put Devers. It's the best place that he can possibly be because he reminds me of David Ortiz. He really does. He's a left-handed hitter who can absolutely hit bombs, and he wasn't that good in the field, and he's a better hitter than he is a fielder, if that makes any sense. David Ortiz, yes, he played first, but he was a better hitter than he was at first base. Devers is a better hitter than he was at third base. And having Bregman just boosts the infield up just one more step that they, in my opinion, needed to go for this year if they want to make a playoff push. I'll get into that in a different video. Being 500 is something that obviously I'm not excited about. You're probably not excited about, but it's going to happen, and that's okay. As long as they make a run for October, that's all we can ask for. Rafael Devers says, I'm very comfortable right now with the interpreter. He said, I have my routine and go out there every day and do my routine and get ready, and I feel very comfortable at DH. That is something that we've wanted to hear from him since the beginning of the year. Since they signed Bregman, to be honest, we've wanted to hear those words out of Devers because we really didn't know what was going to happen with him, if he was going to get traded or if he was going to find a different position. I've seen people say he should play first. I've seen people say they should get rid of him. I think he should be here to stay. Everybody sees him as a leader, and I think that he is that. I think he is the leader for this team. He has a ton of experience. He's got the ring. He's got the all-star appearances. Him and Bregman, I think, are the two guys that a ton of these players on this squad are looking at as a role model. Even though Devers is only like 25-ish, he's not the oldest guy on the team. Obviously, he was like 22 or 21 when they won the World Series in 2018, but he is the guy that people look to this year as a leader in the clubhouse, which is something that we've wanted from him since they signed him that big extension just a couple of seasons ago. In the month of May, this is his month of May stats. He's batting .406, 5 homers. He has half his home runs on the year in this month alone, and May is done in 10 days. May is finished in 10 days, and he has half his home runs on the year in less than 30 days. That is incredible. 4 doubles, that's really solid. 20 RBIs, we love to see that. We love to see the guys getting hits and putting runs on the board, even though their record isn't showing that they've scored all these runs. The stats are there. 5 homers, 20 RBIs, 2 doubles. People could have been on base during those doubles. 15 walks, 14 strikeouts. I'm not worried about his strikeout rate now. I was at the beginning of the year, obviously, when he was like 0 for 22 with like 17 strikeouts or whatever. But right now, He's chilling, batting 405. We couldn't ask for anything better. Obviously, if he was batting like 1,000, that would be perfect. But 405, 406, sorry, is really, really, really good. So I'm loving him this month of May, and I hope he continues to play this good baseball. He has one stolen base, which is, I love to see this out of a DH. I love to see him steal bags. It's amazing. It's fun to watch. It's fun to just see him take off and then just be safe. It's a great feeling. I love that this team is aggressive on the bases, and I think that is something they do better than most of the teams in the league, and I think they should continue to be really solid base runners moving forward this year. What I have for you next involves his stats on this season. 9 home runs is incorrect. He does have 10 as of tonight when he hit an absolute bomb opposite field into the monster. That is so impressive because the monster is extremely, extremely high, and he is hitting a homer into the monster as a lefty. That is super impressive. He's got crazy power. I love seeing that. He has a 405 on base percentage. Amazing. He has 182 at bats, 52 hits. He's batting about 280. I think he's like 286, 287, something like that. That's pretty good. That's roughly where his career is, I think, in his batting average. But I personally think this is going to go up, and I think he's going to bat pretty close to 290 to 300 this year with the way he's been playing all season long. This is his baseball savant page. Again, he's above average in most categories. Bat speed obviously can be a little faster, but he's never had that great of or not that super fast of a bat speed. It's pretty average, not something to worry about at all. He's squared up his squared percentage, like I think that's bunting, 20. Don't worry about it. He's not going to bunt. He's not quick. We have quick guys in the lineup that could be safe off a bunt. We would use him as bunting, sack bunt, not a big deal. His whiff percentage is only 6. That's poor, but it's also like good because he's swinging and missing pretty inconsistently, which I love to see. His K percent is pretty high. 31% is that's a lot. He strikes out a pretty good amount of time. He just loves to swing that bat, and I love that as my DH. Something I'm not worried about. Again, these numbers will all change throughout this entire year. We will revisit this later on in the season to see what the difference of like all of these numbers are. Sprint speed, again, not the fast guy. He never has been. Not worried about it at all. His RBI his RBI percentage is so good. He's had so many. I love it. It's amazing to see him drive in all of these runners, and especially the speed that we have in front of him in the order. These guys are going to score so many times if he hits a ball into the gap. It's amazing. His hit chart is really, really solid. He's beaten out a bunch of infield hits, some of them errors, but most of them ruled hits. So that's great. Seeing infield hits from our DH is something that I love to see, obviously, because he's hustling. He's making an effort to get to first base. So love it. Keep doing it, Devers. Please, please, please. Doubles, he has a ton. Homers, he's got 10 as of tonight. Cora has made the decision to keep him as the DH and not move him to first base, which, in my opinion, is the best for the team. I said Willier in a video prior. I've heard Campbell's been practicing at first. I think that would be sweet having him at first and then calling up Marcelo Meyer, who's an absolute stud in Worcester. Who knows what they could do? Anthony Rizzo's still available. There's a ton of options they have for first base. I'm not worried about it. Again, it is only May, so don't worry about the first base situation for the team. That is all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of Devers' hot streak and just how this season has been going so far, even though they are 500. Please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help us on our journey to 3,000 subs. This is Red Sox Digest. Go Sox.